Side Bridge, my favorite bridge. Why? It's a cute bridge. Okay, now we're on Wednesday, and I guess Freddie has left the house. Goodbye, Fred. Oh, by the way, Fred, I'm gonna get your own personal blog. I'm gonna take all the stories that were on my blog over the years. I guess my blog has been in business a little over 2 years. Before that, I was blogging on the TriMet Operator site, and about 2 years ago, I kind of spun off. So I'm going to get all the stories and videos that I can find from you that were posted on my blog, and put them on your own blog, the Fred Hansen blog, and it will just have the all the consolidated posts from your 2 years of participation in the now infamous Rantings of a TriMet Bus Driver. And Fred, you know, you're my neighbor, so you might get a surprise visit one of these days from me. I'll buy you a Subway sandwich, and we can chat. But don't worry, it won't be soon. You know, I'm too hot to handle now, that's for sure. I don't know why that is, but apparently it is. Anyway, well, I was always too hot to handle, but now I'm really hot. Now if you go near me, you'll explode. What's that word for things that just catch on fire? I don't know, there's a word for it, I can't think of it. But you'll just break out in flames if you go near me. Anyway, oh, I've also reposted the Joe Rose interview. Remember when Joe Rose rode my 67? About a year ago, I think. This is after Joe Rose. He just recently entered the scene, I think, and had been posting a bunch of anti-TriMet stories. And I was like bashing Joe Rose. I've mellowed out about Joe lately. I don't think he's so bad. He's doing his job. You can't hate somebody for doing their job. And I never really hated him, but you know, people that make our lives difficult, or you know, they shouldn't be allowed to just go unchecked, you know, unchallenged. It's not. We got to challenge these people because their perceptions of us are wrong. And anyway, I've reposted that ride that he took with me on the 67. Yeah, the punk rocker production, of course, because you know he makes my productions look sick because he actually makes productions. I just put up raw footage. I don't have time to edit, so I got enough time problems as it is. I used to edit my videos and make little mini videos, but that stopped a while ago as the volume of stuff started increasing. My artistic skills kind of went by the wayside, and I just went for content versus production. So that punk rock production is up there, excellent production. And you know, Chad always does excellent movie stuff. He's one of the most respected in the blog world, actually. The New Flyer Industries actually took one of his videos and put it on their corporate website, which is like that's a high honor for somebody who makes amateur videos to have a corporation actually pick up on your video and put it on their corporate website. So check out the Joe Rose interview on the 67. And back when life was so fun at TriMet, before all the hysteria, God, this hysteria just keeps going too. And you know, you look at all the accidents that we've had, none of them have anything to do with these things. It's like they are just don't get it, do they? They just don't get it. These people just don't get it. They think they're going to regulate life and death. You know, and they don't understand that, you know, you have competent people in charge. I'm sure that the TriMet management never made an issue out of it because I knew what I was doing. They were confident in my ability to use the correct judgment and making sure that nothing was going to happen whenever I was doing any of this stuff. And I did. You know, I absolutely made sure that all the conditions were right before I ever did any kind of blogging on that bus. And my safety record proves it. I never took even one chance with Fred's creation. It's a Fred invention. I never took one chance with safety. I never will, because I don't want people on my bus to have any kind of negative. My whole approach to bus driving is to give people a positive experience while they're on that bus. I don't want people walking away hating me or TriMet. I want people to walk away feeling good about us. That's what we want here. We want people to get off these buses and trains and feel good about this system. And I don't know how we're going to turn this public perception around. I mean, I tried, but I'm shut down now. All I can do is rant from my car now. I can't interview any passengers. I can't talk to any drivers without asking first. I can't get interviewed. I don't know. It's just I'm losing. I knew that it was going to happen. I didn't realize it. I knew they weren't going to tolerate me filming up while I was driving for that long, but they did let me do it for quite a while. And that was a great thing. That's a great library of stuff there. It's a living history of TriMet. Of course they like it. You can't replicate that stuff in a book. It's not, you can't just print it out. Maybe you could write a novel, but even that wouldn't capture it, because the actual video, this is a real life thing. And that's what I also was trying to communicate that to the reporter, that, she said, why do you got to do this on duty? And I was saying to her, any of those that watched the full interview, well, how else am I going to blog about transit accurately unless I'm in the environment of transit? Because I'm not the same guy. If you're not in that environment, you're not getting the same thing. It's a different mental headspace, and people that don't understand movie making, I guess, don't get that, or don't understand blogging the way I look at it. I look at it as an attempt to capture real life, at least this part of it. I mean, anybody can sit by and type out some long-ass ranting written statement about something, but that doesn't capture a feeling. When you see me talking, there's a human being behind it. When I had all those videos of 67 and 89 riders who were actually going to be impacted by the cuts on the 67 and the 89, and you saw their faces and you saw them talking, that had a whole different feeling than just reading somebody's email. It was like, this is the real deal here. It's like, okay, I'll put it in one of the most vibrant terms I can. It's like talking about concentration camps and then watching them bulldoze massive mounds of bodies into pits. Okay, you don't get it by reading it, but then when you see those bulldozers bulldozing these heaps of dead bodies, now you get it. Now you understand it. It's like one picture is 10,000 words. Well, in my case, one movie is one novel. That's all I was trying to do. I never took safety. I never made a compromise on that. And I knew the management knew that. I wouldn't have been such a damn good driver. I never got any complaints about it. I never got any complaints.